This short video was developed to help IEP teams with the difficult decision of when and how to utilize paraeducators to support students. All resources mentioned in this video are available on the Keystone AEA Paraeducator webpage. The purpose of this video is to provide schools and IEP teams with information and tools, encourage IEP teams to consider a full range of supports for students with special needs, and share resources available to schools for training paraeducators. Today, more than ever, schools are expected to utilize evidence-based practices to support all students. It is important that IEP teams have a clear understanding of both the pros and cons to utilizing paraeducators in supporting students with special needs. This will help teams make choices about appropriate supports for students and also help them avoid common pitfalls. The Iowa Department of Education has provided clear guidance about the roles and responsibilities of paraeducators within the school setting. IEP teams should review this matrix to help everyone on the team have a clear understanding of what paraeducators can and cannot do to support students. IEP teams need to consider a continuum of supports for students and not rely solely on the use of paraeducators. The continuum of supports for students could include accommodations, modifications to the content or performance standards, peer supports, and adult supports. These adult supports also range in levels for students. For instance, transitional supports would be only needed on a temporary basis. Some students may need a low amount of support where it is always available but not needed on a regular basis. Others may need medium support where the support is necessary on a regular basis. And finally, some students need a high level of support where it's absolutely needed for the student to learn and must be provided on a consistent basis. IEP teams have a very important job, determining the supports and services a student needs to make progress in the general curriculum, thus ensuring a free and appropriate public education. 3 tools have been developed by researchers and shared by the Iowa Department of Education to help teams consider the individual needs of students and determine what types of support are necessary. These tools are not designed to provide a clear yes or no answer to the question, do we need paraeducator support for this student? Rather, they help the team identify specific needs and allow for consideration of all types of support, including paraeducators. The goal is always to look for supports that ensure the greatest level of independence for the student while still enabling the student to progress. The 3 tools available are the Intensive Needs Checklist, Students' Abilities and Assistance Needs Matrix, and the Plan for Paraeducator Assistance. Short videos have been developed to help IEP teams navigate the use of each individual tool. Once IEP teams have determined which supports are needed, the teacher should clearly outline these supports within the IEP. Guidance for documenting paraeducator services is provided within the statewide Special Education Procedures Manual. A reference guide has also been developed and is available on the Para webpage. If an IEP team determines paraeducator support is necessary for a student, the school is legally required to provide adequate training for the paraeducator. Components of this training will be determined by the district and may include specific topics based on the IEP. Keystone AEA provides several different options for training paraeducators. Our paraeducator certification program is available annually. We provide ongoing professional development webinars, and we have recorded webinars and resource materials on our websites for districts to use during early dismissals or professional development days. For additional information, please go to the Keystone Paraeducator webpage. Thank you.